says. Could be where our householder's gone.
If they have, they've forgotten their map.
Someone left in a hurry.
Off hunting for flavor for the stew, I hope.
Who goes into the wilderness to write letters? Our Prudence Hake lives here. She writes well. And she also seems to be out of her mind.
Good day to you, Mr. McWraith. Your lordship, sir.
Oh there, once more, Prudence. A good day to you, Mr. Scudder.
God grant you the same, sir.
So?
My chores continue. Should I report on them now, or would you rather wait?
Catch me up when you're all done. Saves me hearing it twice.
A moment.
Well, that's handy.
Imagine all those years hunting ghosts, how much time we could have saved. Come on, let's go find our blacksmith.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires, I would be something better. Energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging. Feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit. To the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch. I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit. Hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I could taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest, and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are we gonna win or we gonna play scared? I will not stop, I will prepare. To get to the top, then it must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, then it must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or we gonna play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, then you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, then you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making a killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands. My own plan, yeah, I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare.
What for?
Alrighty, guys, what is
Like then.
up? Welcome to another
It's alright.
Saturday show. A few things, actually,
Sam.
let me do what I was doing.
Building work to be done.
Um,
Means no.
as always, guys, if there's anything that y'all want to chat about that I bring up, or you just want to bring up yourself, links are a link to the Discord is in the description, and all you got to do is go to the live room section,
Having a wife.
and we can
No.
chat and talk.
A fine woman.
But
Brave.
one thing that I am doing tonight, I am going back to
She's a blessing.
How
streaming
did you meet?
streaming vertically
We meet.
as well as horizontally.
Does he
So
remember?
if you prefer one or the other,
How, Mr. Heaton?
just go to the channel and you'll find the horizontal
Romance is
stream. I was gonna stream on Kick tonight as well, but that's not going over as much as I would have liked it. So
helping each other with things.
it is what it is.
Right by one another can bring a couple together. Doesn't always need romance.
Oh, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. But anyways, guys, I got some reacts as always, some news, some things from the internet, just to talk about and pass the time.
Don't worry.
We all enjoy walking the woods while burdened down with
Excuse me.
fishing tools.
Why'd you bring your tools?
Yeah, why did I bring my tools? Why? Why? Because
Oh, forgive me for a minute, guys. I am
That's why. I'm sorry.
gonna get back to
I'm
learning how to do this again.
and it's them godforsaken tools that's to blame. I start work.
So first up, we're gonna be previewing or looking at Yori Shin Din Samurai Troopers. Or just Samurai Troopers. So that'd be sounding like a complete weeb. But let's see what this new trailer has for us.
ついに幼者の封印が解かれる。
灼熱のごとくお前の写し身を焼き尽くす。侍トルパは何やってんだ。
I'm telling you, I'm still really enjoying the art that they have for this new Samurai Troopers. And I know some people are complaining about that it's a continuation and it's not the same people, but it's been like over 30 years, so I think I'll be all right.
あの赤いの幼者なんだろ。そいつに侍トルーパーが務まるとは思えない。
ヒーローって何ですかね。少な
I do like that they're not going to be toning it down, it looks like. I mean,
ですかね。ヒーロー
come on, where was it? I mean, bodies. There are bodies bloodied on the ground. I don't think we got that in the original one.
思えない。
ヒーローって何ですかね。少なくとも僕らのことじゃない。
俺が無双してやるよ。お前がやったのか。俺は誰の手も借りるつもりはねえ。誰もやらねえなら俺がやるしかねえだろ。戦う覚悟。ヒーローになら。
Like, I really am looking at the positives here. I think it's going to do well. Like, I don't think it's going to please everyone, but then again, what show really does? But it does look good. Like, I think it is going to be more modern, audience focused.
助けたい。この力で俺が終わらせる。燃える展開じゃねえか。陣の誓い、炎の使者、武装、灼熱、特急。
And I mean, the CGI does look like it's going to blend pretty well.
侍トルーパーは5人揃わなければ真の
Although I'm curious, like, what's going to happen because this does look like it's taking place in like a stadium. So I'm hoping they don't go like full on battle arc to start off with.
力を発揮できない。激アツじゃねえか。エクセレント。熱いね。
ポンコツなんかじゃない。
何があっても俺が守ってやる。
最高のヒーローだ。
炎上。
Yeah, overall, I am really looking forward to this, and I'm hoping that it is faithful enough to the original that it's not going to piss me off. Oh, next up, gonna be looking at the Chainsaw Man Reese arc. This is gonna be interesting because I did read up to this part. Like, Reese is an interesting character and is even more interesting when interacting with Denji. So I'm excited for this. Like, I can't wait to see this in theaters. But let's get into it.
Hey, Miss Makima, do you think I have a heart?
Yes, you do. The name's Reze.
I mean, the animations, it doesn't look like the show. Like, it looks like they took a little bit of a different approach with the animation. Not so much that it's real noticeable, but it does look different, I believe.
I can teach you everything. Let me teach you.
I might fall for that.
Like, I mean, when I said she was an integral part to Denji's kind of character development. She really, really is.
This girl.
And more than just the relationship way as well. As I think we're about to see.
Bomb is coming.
She's.
Oh, it looks so good.
Everybody's after my chainsaw heart. What about my heart? Genji!
Oh, that looked like a JJK punch for a minute. The one kind of at the end where Jugo gets Sukuna kicks Jugo up in the building. I like it. I like it.
Does nobody want that?
Boom.
She is going to be like a best girl. I'm calling it now. It just looks so good. Yeah, I really cannot wait for this. All right. So the one kind of big story that I had tonight that I want to talk about, because there's only like 2 stories that have been going around online this week, and that's SB20, which is more in line with my channel, and the unfortunate shooting of Charlie Kirk, the right wing talking head. And I'm not talking about that. I'm just not. But in any case, so SB20, the Texas law that we were talking about a few months ago, the one that prohibits NSFW stuff, primarily that of underage characters, whether it be in AI, to keep it out of the hands of, well, PDF files. On the surface, not a bad law, but internet gonna do what internet gonna do, and freaking rage baiters are gonna do what rage baiters are gonna do. And well, Niche Gamer decided to publish this. Dragon Ball and more pulled from shelves amid Texas censorship bill. So I'm gonna put it this way. The guy that pulled the Dragon Ball manga from his shelves did not pull it in effect of SB20, meaning that there was not someone that came in and told him he had to take it off his shelf, or we're taking him to jail because he had it. This guy literally in a video said that he never even read the bill, that he was pulling it in fear of what he was being told from online. And that you can't do that. You can't allow the fear of something to happen to cause you to censor yourself. That is just ridiculous. And even more so that people are calling this the chilling effect, which I don't have a good rebuttal to, but you can't allow this to happen. And the fact that people are going in and saying how bad this is just absolutely asinine. It's an overreaction. And we really need to take a step back and realize that this man did not educate himself. And to a certain extent, it really does seem like a performative piece. What do I mean by that? I mean that it really seems like he did it to get kind of publicity for his store. And the thing about this is that the bill does not have a state of precedence yet, meaning that there has not been someone charged with us to see how the bill is going to be used and to see how it is going to affect stores and private businesses. And in all honesty, it probably won't, or at least I hope that it doesn't. The bill on the surface is supposed to be more for private individuals owning that kind of material. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to affect businesses, but I will go on record in saying that if it ever does, I will eat crow, because it shouldn't affect businesses. It should only affect private individuals. But with that being said, until there's kind of more to talk about this, there's just no point other than saying that places like, you know, Pirate Nation, Niche Gamer, and some of these other outlets that are pushing this narrative that the bill is causing the censorship, there's no point to really talk about it other than to call those outlets out for pushing this sensational narrative. All right, so not anime, but this is probably one of my favorite game franchises of all time. Fatal Frame. For those of you that know, don't know actually, I should say, Fatal Frame was a series back on the PS2. Like, it is horrifying. It is a series that takes weapons out of your hands and puts a camera in your hand, and the way that you've got to defeat enemies is by taking pictures of them. So you literally have to stare them down in first person view and have the ever loving shiz scared out of you. But there is a remake of Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly coming, and I can't wait for this. Like, it looks so good.
Disappeared during a festival, and people who get lost in the woods are called to the village. Do you think this is...
Like, I mean, I'm so happy because Crimson Butterflies was probably one of the better of the games, and the fact that a new generation is going to get to experience this with this amount of clarity and graphics, so good. I wish they would have redone one, but Crimson Butterflies, top tier.
What happened?
The ritual will begin soon.
Everyone's dead. Mia, no, stay back, run away.
And I mean, you might be asking, like, where's the gameplay? Where's the gameplay? Hey, trust me, you don't, the gameplay doesn't have to have improved a lot to get the effect out of this. The fact that they're redoing the cinematics for me is enough, because it just looks so good and horrifying.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly.
Can't wait for it. And with that, like, I decided that we would go back and watch the first. I decided we'd go back and watch the first Fatal Frame trailer, freaking E3 2002. I mean, that remake of Crimson Butterfly looks so good that I needed to re-experience the first Fatal Frame. And I'm going to do it with you guys. Like, I mean, you see how much it changed or how much they're doing for the cinematics, but this is probably gameplay. But I mean, this was from 2002, PS2 era. And I would say to go buy this and play it, but these games are insanely expensive. And by insanely expensive, I mean that if they are more than $10, no. I mean, they're good, but don't break the bank to play them. Emulation is still a thing in 2025. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Like how the ghosts just kind of pop up and scare the crap out of you. And there's the camera. That is your main weapon. Main weapon, that's your only weapon. Okay, that's the gameplay right here. That's the camera, and that you got to take perfect pictures to capture the souls. So good. Oh, F those dolls. Yeah, this game just scares the crap out of me. All right. For our next video, I mean, it just so happened that It's a Gundam put out a video about anime tourism. Now, if you ask me, everyone's an anime tourist at some point, and I know that's meant to be kind of a derogatory thing towards newcomers, 2020 people getting into anime, because I mean, I've done it. I've said it before that 2020 kind of reset anime in a sense, but everyone's a tourist at some point. We're all new. We all watch the surface level stuff. It's a thing. And it is up to veteran watchers to guide the newer people into the fandom, because without an influx of new people, a fandom and shows will die. They will not survive without new people. So let's see what this section is that I have.
Popular for anime now fall under two categories: the hoodweeb or anime Puritan authorities. The way Trash Taste acts while opening up.
I mean, that sounds about right. I never heard the term hoodweeb before, but I mean, I guess the anime Puritan I've definitely heard before. It's I mean, I've fallen into it sometimes. Dubs over or subs over dubs. But I am kind of lightening up on that. Definitely with the sub versus dub debate. Especially since I've been watching a lot more dub. They're not bad. They've gotten better.
Some anime figure, you'd think these dudes were going through Epstein's hard drive with the reactions they had. But then again, these dudes are cool with Hassan Piker and have him on. So why am I surprised by these fucking reactions, dude?
I can judge.
What the
gentlemen, that I shout out Aramanga Sensei just for Gaunt.
Yeah, the Trash Taste podcast is people that got big on anime, but now it really seems like everyone on there just not interested in talking about it. But if they talk about anything else, they lose all their fans. It's kind of funny.
Everybody, round of applause. Well done, Joey. Well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Joey.
Are we going to prison?
Even though I've...
My God, these dudes have such low testosterone. Talk about men you look at, you know, if someone came up on them in a dark alley, they wouldn't even fight. They're just like, here's my cell phone, here's my wallet, here's my jewelry. Don't hurt me, please.
Okay, I ain't gonna play any more Gundam's video, but it is a pretty good video. There's definitely things in there that I dislike, don't agree with, things that I do agree with, but pretty good video. Oh, this was something else that I was gonna do. Let's do this. Where is, there we go. So I learned this week about where the androgynous boy figure comes from in anime. Wasn't intentionally looking for it, just happened to find it out. And well, it's interesting that it comes from a Swedish boy called Bjorn Anderson. I think I pronounced that right. That apparently this guy was so pretty and had such a giant fan base, like Beatles level of fan base in Japan, that he made such a impact on anime and manga that they used his likeness to create the androgynous boy character archetype. And I just thought that was freaking funny, because as much as people say that keep anime Japanese, the anime takes so much inspiration from around the world that it is more, anime is more international. Anime is more of an international medium than it is a Japanese medium, the more that I find and the more I look into it. And I mean, now with that being said, I did want to play, like, apparently this is the video or the movie that it made this guy popular. And I kind of see it the way that it looks like he's being used, maybe intentionally, unintentionally at the time, but it would be hard to tell, like with the feathered hair and stuff, just with the style at the time. It looks like you from across the room would mistake this for a male or a female, like you wouldn't know. So it is interesting that a Swedish actor impacted anime and manga that much. All right. And with that, we're now to the next section of TikTok Reacts. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
What's one thing in life you swear by? Yo, if you didn't watch anime during like the VHS era, I can't take your opinion seriously. I ain't gonna lie, I think you might be wildin', bro. Yo, listen, back in the day, things actually had a sense of mystery. Like, you had to actually earn it. And on top of that, the themes were way crazier, bro. Like, think about it. Now you got kids running around talking about like, yo, bro.
Now, let me say this. I don't know about that take. Like, you can't take someone's opinion seriously if they didn't watch the VHS era of anime and manga or anime. I mean, what does someone's opinion have to do with how long they've been watching it? I've talked to and met so many people, especially new fans, that give maybe not always good takes, maybe not always informed takes, but they are always interesting takes, and they help me kind of progress my opinion or my idea of a show or what I'm watching, or maybe looking closer into shows. And to just dismiss them because, you know, they're not OGs to anime and manga is silly to me.
I can't find it on Crunchyroll. Like, what do I do? Come on, bro. That's nasty work. At least get.
Now, I mean, I wouldn't search Crunchyroll anyways. Their UI is garbage. But I mean, teach them, man. Just teach them. This goes back to me talking about like people saying that we needed to have gate kept anime harder. No, we just need to maybe use kid gloves when it comes to talking to newer fans.
Give a pass to like Toonami OGs, right? Because like Toonami was goated, bro. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Listen, Toonami's goated. Okay, I can't take that away. But
and okay, so as much as I like Toonami, and as much as I know that it was a part of anime history and helped anime, it was not the end all be all of getting anime into Western culture.
You couldn't watch everything on Toonami, bro. You couldn't watch no Vampire Hunter D. You couldn't watch no Ghost in the Shell. You couldn't watch no Golden Boy, no La Blue Girl, no Akira. You couldn't watch none of that, bro. Yeah, I said it. Yo, listen to me. I feel like if you fell asleep at 2 a.m. and you heard.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. Floppy dude, what's up? Welcome.
That Inuyasha theme song, then like you got to get a pass in my book. All right, how about this? If you watch Toonami before Tom was there, then you get a pass. Because you know, people don't even know there was a time where Toonami didn't even have Tom. Oh yeah, wasn't it like some dude from Space Ghost though? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think you just.
Oh yeah, I think I blocked that from my memory. Oh, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like still just do OG anime fans even deserve a pass for kind of knowing nothing? I mean, I almost feel like newer anime fans, they do have it easier in being able to watch like whatever they want. Like they get to watch whatever they want because it's so readily available that they can watch more than what us OG fans used to be able to watch. I mean, not everybody was importing anime from Japan or had friends that would go to Japan and bring back their animes, you know. It's I find it questionable to say the least. Oh, glad you're doing good, man. Me, I'm doing decent. I'll say that. Got in early this freaking or had to do a long drive today, and I'm freaking exhausted. Like exhausted. But the streams must go on. Gotta get into that algorithm somehow. Oh no, you're good. I mean, honestly, it might be on my end. So I'm technically dual streaming on both YouTube vertical and horizontal. So I've got another stream going, so it might just be my internet. I'm somewhat testing it out because my router is kind of fried, and I wasn't sure that it would take the bandwidth that was necessary to do it. So just checking it out. I tried to stream on Kick too, but Yeah, I've got to go and reset that up. It's been a bit. Been a bit. I appreciate that though. I'm assuming you're talking about the me having to work today and still doing stream. Yeah, I mean, stream's not like stream's fun for me. Like I enjoy streaming and like I love talking anime and I love having discussions. Heck, I was talking earlier about the Texas Bill SB 20 and how people are freaking out over it and need to kind of take a step back and really look at the situation that we had going on this week with a store owner taking Dragon Ball off the shelves. But yeah, it's it's just a thing. I mean, hell, I'm hoping that streaming or just doing this in general is going to get a little bit more easy in the coming weeks. Because actually my job that I have now, I just turned in my 2 weeks notice. So I'm doing a new job that would allow me to be closer to my rig more often. Oh, did you not do you not know about this? Yes. Wow, I already shut it down, but I can bring it back up. Do. I'll bring it back up. I don't mind talking about it. I want people to be informed about this because there's just a lot of misinformation being put out about it. Let me see, because it's the Niche Gamer article that I particularly have a problem with. Where is it? Hang on a minute. Maybe if I actually do it particularly. Screen rant. Jesus. There we go. Have to go back to, there it is. Man, this stuff. Sorry about that. It's taking longer than I want it to. There we go. I think that, yeah, that looks like it fixed it. Let me get rid of TikTok stuff. There we go. Sorry it took so long. Nah, you're good. Nah. So, yeah, this is the particular article that I take issue with for a few reasons. Not just that it's a niche gamer article, but it doesn't really go into detail with what's going on. So I'll just read the article. Retailers are already reacting to a recent Texas bill by pulling manga from shelves, including issues of Dragon Ball and more. The bill SB 20 appears to have noble intentions, with language going after generative AI being used to create material which simulates realistic CP. However, the bill also includes vague references to cartoons. As previously reported, there's plenty of manga and anime which could hypothetically run afoul of this bill, while anime featuring fan service or sexual violence, such as Goblin Slayer, are obvious targets. Retro anime, which features casual nudity, also on the chopping block. For anyone familiar, it's a running gag in the original Dragon Ball for a young Goku to run around naked. As a result, one retailer made the decision to pull this earlier volumes from shelves and be more restrictive on what they will allow customers to order. This is what he says. Do they have a link to the actual article? But yeah, so this is the article that was coming up. Let's see. I think Otaku Spirit had a link to the video that I actually wanted to show. Because there's there's a video out there of the actual store owner
absolutely
talking about this. No, he does not have a link to it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. I think this is the part. So there is a problem with all this.
I realized that it was going to affect stuff.
Made in Abyss on their shelf, which we'll see in a minute, could be interpreted as comic books, but because he's
and then that's when I realized that it was going to affect
it down because he's seen people posting about it.
stuff, and it would fall underneath that bill.
I'm sorry, I don't trust the law. I can see if they want to take down this comic book store for having Made in Abyss on their shelf, which we'll see in a minute, they could. But the key thing here is the law's not telling him to take it down. It's him taking it down because he's seen people posting about it.
Stuff, and it would fall underneath that bill. And then that's when I realized that it was going to affect stuff here.
The law makes it a state jail felony for first-time offenders with more severe penalties for repeated violations. It's also...
Yeah, so basically, I'm going to start just calling it SB 20 the anti-lolly bill. And that's what it's doing. But the thing about this is that Niche Gamer posts this article and frames it in a way that the store owner took Dragon Ball off of his shelves because SB 20 was making him do it. No one, and I do have to preface this by saying, no one made this guy do it, because the bill is not the way that I read it on the surface. The bill is not intended to hit retail stores. It's made to hit the individuals that are using AI to get their jollies off of underage material, which is a good thing. And I did say this earlier, that if and if it is ever used to attack stores or for censorship, then I will eat a big old crow in that, because it should not be used for censorship. It should be used for exactly what it's meant to. But laws do have a tendency of being misused for personal reasons. I mean, never trust the government. Never trust the government. And that's not me being a conspiracy theorist. They are literally like 2 degrees off of being terrorist. Anyways, but yeah, so I mean, but articles like Niche Gamer and other people that just really aren't understanding this are kind of losing their minds that this guy who didn't even look at the law, but was just looking at stuff being said online, took Dragon Ball off the shelves. And I've said this, like I've been saying this all week, is that the law is just a law. It is written vaguely because until there are cases brought up where it creates a precedence, and that's how the law gets implemented, and that's how we understand it better, is that cases have to be brought before a judge and they have to be ruled on. And I am not a lawyer by any means. Not by any means. But a law cannot be, like, it has to be judged on. It has to be debated. And if it's so strict that there is no debate with the wording, then it has to be implemented rigidly. And I'm just, I get people's fears, but they are allowing the fear of this law to allow their minds to run wild. And again, don't trust the fucking government. But yeah, this was a thing this week. Like this and one other thing that happened this week is literally just been the biggest stories going out this week. So, but yeah, it is crazy. I mean, I'm glad you agree with me, but I when it comes to this stuff, I encourage people to look into it themselves and make their own decisions based off of it. I'm not a smart person. I don't claim to know everything. There are a lot of things that I get wrong. And I want people to use their heads with this. I want people to just chill when it comes to stuff like this, and let's talk and have the discussion about it, because when we are not talking, we are just fighting, and everybody's pointing fingers. Everybody's so up in arms and worried about things that it gets discouraging to even want to talk about it. Like, I'll have a discussion with anybody. I'll talk with anybody. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong or whatever. Just does not matter to me, as long as the discussion's being had and people are taking away something from it and being able to use their own heads to come up with their own decisions, you know. And if you agree with me, great. If not, hey, that's fine. Let's talk. There's been a lot of people that I've been having this discussion with about this and a few other things. I actually forgot that I was going to do or talk about how Luffy's not a terrorist this week, but it's not anything pressing. It's just kind of reacting or debating about that Hassan Piker guy saying that Luffy's a terrorist when he's not. But in any case, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, it is good for kids. I do want to see that. I want to see it implemented correctly. I really, really do. But yeah, I mean, with that, I don't have much more to say. I'm glad you stopped by, man. Hopefully you like the content. I will say that there will be content next Saturday, but it will not be a live show. I'm probably going to record tonight because I will be going next week. So, but I will probably, depending on what I'm doing at the time, at least be in the chat to talk with people. Probably just gonna review and look at and create my fall 2025 anime watch list. I was looking at some of the animes that have already been announced for fall, and I am excited. Getting so much more good stuff. Like you can't miss with anime. Like every season something good is coming out. So yeah, I mean, I'll be in the chat next week. Maybe videos will come out the week after that. It all depends on how much work I put in tomorrow. Because I've got to get everything from tonight chopped up. So, I mean, again, the stream will be up if you want to go back and watch the things that I was talking about then and reacting to. Had some Samurai Troopers reacts. That's in the previous part of the stream. Or if you want to wait through the week for it to pop up, just be sure to hit that bell so you know when it's there. But other than that, I'm out of things to talk about. So although if you guys got something that you want to expose me to, I'm all for it. But if not, I wish you guys a good weekend. Hopefully you are watching some really good anime. And I will be back at a later time. Later, guys.